Welcome to Meet the SVP Finance, Mike Polaha, our new career-oriented interview format by the Controllers Council. My name is Neil Brown, Executive Director of the Controllers Council. And before I introduce our SVP of Finance, allow me to cover some brief housekeeping items. First, we'll not have live Q&A today, but feel free to use the GoToWebinar control panel to ask a question of our panelists or the Controllers Council, and we can respond post-webcast. Second, a video recording of today's interview will be available to all attendees via an email link that you'll receive in the next 24 hours. So with that, allow me to introduce, I'm very pleased to introduce our panelist and interviewee and a member of our Controllers Council Board of Advisors, Mike Polaha. Mike's background includes Senior Vice President, current role as Senior Vice President of Finance Solutions and Technology at BlackLine, and formerly an SVP Finance Technology at Fortune 500 Corporation, Johnson & Johnson. His 17-year career path at J&J included starting as a project manager and elevating to controller, which of course is near and dear to us, and then later senior finance director before he became SVP Finance. So Mike earned a bachelor's in finance and an MBA from Lehigh University, and he was also involved with men's basketball there and captain of the basketball team for 3 years. He is a certified management accountant from the Institute of Management Accountants and on the Finance Technology Subcommittee of our friends over at Financial Executives International, or FEI. Mike, welcome, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Neil. It's my pleasure to be here today, and I look forward to participating in future Controller Council activities.
Excellent. All right, well, let's get right to our questions then. And our new interview format is intended to get a number of career-related questions, a so-called lightning round of Q&A. So my first question is, what inspired you to pursue a career in corporate finance?
Great question, Neil. So you alluded to the fact that I played college basketball. And once I determined that a professional career was not in the making, I quickly doubled down on where my passions really were worn in the area of corporate finance. And I think like many college graduates, you have to grapple with the question around, do I want to go into investment banking, public accounting, or more what I would say traditional corporate finance? From my perspective, I always enjoyed the analytical side of things of my studies, whether it be in the space of finance or accounting. And I chose to really, apply my trade within that specific sphere. I very much enjoyed, I would say, the notion of our profession and how it supports a business, and that corporate finance and accounting function, I think, allowed for a very broad aperture to deploy that level of skill set, whether it would be in the areas of pure business partnering, whether it would be in the areas of speciality around accounting at more of a corporate office perspective. I thought, irrespective of the type of role that I might play within a corporation, I was able to deploy that skill set in a manner that was very, let's say, self-actualizing for what I wanted to do, and also instructive on how I can help a business perform and to grow. I think many professionals have to determine their own personalities and how they might fit within the optionality that they might have as a new finance and accounting professional. And that's why I likewise focused my designations on certified management accountancy versus a CPA designation, where I thought I really wanted to apply that trade more, within the aperture of a corporate finance and accounting function.
Gotcha. Well, then, if you don't mind, please. Oh, let me get this next question queued. Please share with us your most significant keys to success.
Well, that's another outstanding question, Neil, and I think many of our membership would be interested in. I think from a key to success perspective, I would say table stakes would be accounting and finance proficiency. So I think making sure as a professional, you come with the deep understanding as evidenced by your academic career and additional certifications, that you fully understand the construction of the balance sheet, the construction of the P&L, how information flows into the financial statements to inform kind of business opportunities